So, you're scrolling through Zillow, staring at pictures of sunny Florida homes, and Palm Bay keeps popping up. It looks affordable, the houses seem new, and you're thinking, this could be it. This could be the place. Trust me, I get it. I see the spark every single day. But what if I told you that some of the most popular, most recommended neighborhoods are actually a bit overrated for families in 2026 in Palm Bay, Florida? What if that picture-perfect community you found online is like buying a beautiful used car, but you haven't checked under the hood for the hidden headaches, like frustrating HOAs, aging infrastructure, or a price tag that just doesn't make any sense anymore? You're thinking about moving your family to Palm Bay, and you've probably seen the same few neighborhoods recommended over and over. You see names like Bayside Lakes and think, yep, that must be the spot. But as a local real estate agent who lives and breathes this market, I gotta tell you, some of those popular places might not be the right fit you think they are. In this video, I'm gonna pull back the curtain on areas you should actually reconsider, and more importantly, show you the hidden gems where your family can really thrive in 2026. These are the neighborhoods that offer true value, a genuine community feel, and a lifestyle you'll actually love. This is the list you need to see before you even think about packing. Let's get into it. And for those of you who are looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, feel free to reach out as the link to book a call is in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. All right, let's tackle the big one, the name everyone knows, Bayside Lakes. If you've done any research on Palm Bay, you've seen it. It's always pitched as a top-tier neighborhood. And to be fair, it has its charms. It's a huge master plan community with gated sections and its own shopping plaza. Sounds like the total package, right? For some people it is, but for a family looking for the best value and lifestyle in 2026, it's a classic example of an area that might just be overrated. Here's the inside scoop. Bayside Lakes is beautiful, but a lot of the homes were built in the early to mid 2000s. While they do look great, you're often paying a premium for a home that might need a big ticket update sooner than you think. It's like buying a top of the line smartphone from 2006. It was amazing in its day, but its technology is about to get expensive to maintain. We're talking 20-year-old roofs and HVAC systems near the end of their life. For example, you might see a 4-bedroom home listed for around $425,000. But a recent sale for a similar home in 2025 showed it needed a new roof and an AC right out the gate. That's a massive expense most families don't even budget for. And then there's the HOA. Bayside Lakes isn't just one community. It's a web of smaller neighborhoods like Summerfield, Fairway Isles, and Bridgewater. Each has its own rules and fees. Think of it like this. You have a landlord, but your landlord also has a landlord, and you have to follow both sets of rules. This layered system can get confusing and feel incredibly restrictive. Want to paint your front door? You need approval. Thinking of putting up a new fence for the dog? It has to be a specific style. The communities are beautiful because the HOAs are strict, but that same strictness can feel suffocating when you just want to live your life. On top of that, while Bayside is known for being family friendly, it also has a healthy mix of retirees and seasonal residents. This can lead to a higher than average vacancy rate at certain times of the year, and this is all due to vacation homes. For some families, it's like throwing a party where half the guests leave by 9 p.m. The atmosphere just changes, leading to a less vibrant, year-round kid-friendly feel that they were once hoping for. The community pool might be quieter than you'd like during the school year, or there could be fewer kids on the block for yours to play with. Look, Bayside is a solid B+ neighborhood. It's safe, established, and pretty. But with the market where it is in 2026, your money can go a lot further. You can find new construction, bigger lots, and a lot more freedom in other parts of Palm Bay. It's a classic case of a place that's popular because it's famous and not necessarily because it's the best choice you can make today. Before we find the hidden gems, you need to get the lay of the land. Palm Bay is massive. It's one of the largest cities in Florida by area. To make sense of it, locals basically split it into 4 quadrants. It's like a pizza cut into 4 big slices, and trust me, each slice has its own totally different flavor. First, you have Northeast Palm Bay. This is the most established part of the city. Think of this as the supreme slice. It's got all the classic toppings you want. You've got city water and sewer, major shopping centers like Hammock Landing across the street, and you're closer to Melbourne and the beaches. There's a great mix of charming older homes and brand new construction. Then you have Southeast Palm Bay. This is the gourmet slice. This is where you can find Bayside Lakes, which we just covered. It's known for master plan communities, and it's seeing a ton of new growth with projects like the Sonora Lakes planning to add another 3,200 homes. The area is booming and is gonna continue to boom. But that also brings concerns about whether the roads and infrastructure can even keep up. Then we have good old Southwest Palm Bay. This is your country slice. It's simpler with more breathing room between neighbors. Think bigger lots and a reliance on well and septic systems. It's quieter with a peaceful feel, but your drive to Target is going to be a little longer. Then we have Northwest Palm Bay. Historically, this area was a lot like Southwest, very rural and undeveloped, but now it's the slice where they are adding exciting new toppings right before your eyes. It holds some of the most exciting potential for growth in the entire city, and that's something we'll touch on in just a minute. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Crime. You might have seen stats that Palm Bay's crime rate is higher than the national average, but here's why that number is almost useless. It treats this giant, diverse city like it's all in one neighborhood. Judging all of Palm Bay by one single statistic is like judging an entire grocery store by one bruised apple. The reality is, crime varies drastically between quadrants. An area like Bayside Lakes, for example, is actually considered safer than the national average. This is why knowing the specific neighborhood is everything. If I had to pick one area that consistently hits a home run for families in 2026, it's Northeast Palm Bay. It's the city's sweet spot, giving you that perfect blend of convenience, community, and modern homes that everyone is looking for. While other areas are still waiting for infrastructure, Northeast already has it all. So, what makes it a family haven? First, the location is an absolute game changer. You're just 5 minutes from I-95, making that commute to jobs like L3 Harris or Northrop Grumman, or even up to the Space Center so much more convenient. It's like having an express pass on the highway, saving you time you can spend with your family instead of in traffic. And on the weekends, you're only about a 15-minute drive from the beach. But it's the homes that really seal the deal. This area is packed with newer subdivisions that have open concept layouts and spacious yards that today's families simply want. We're talking about gated communities like the Country Club Estates or pockets of new construction from great builders. These aren't 20-year-old homes needing a facelift. They're move-in ready, often with energy-efficient features that save you money from day one. The demand here is real. When a home in Northeast is priced right, it's gone in a flash. Like that. Then there are the schools. The Northeast is zoned for some of the city's most sought after schools, including the top rated charter school, Pineapple Cove Classical Academy. For so many families I work with, school zones are a deal breaker, and the Northeast offers fantastic public, charter, and private options, like West Shore, which is one of the best in the entire region. This is what creates a real sense of community. Any given evening, you'll see kids on bikes, families walking dogs, and neighbors actually chatting. It's close to parks, sports leagues, and all your daily errands. While other parts of Palm Bay are dealing with growing pains, the Northeast is already a mature, thriving community. It offers that ideal suburban lifestyle without the shocking price tag of a nearby Vieira, where homes can cost over 55% more. It's like getting the same premium coffee for a fraction of the price, just by knowing which cafe to go to. Now, for families with kids, especially teenagers, there's one neighborhood that's just a brilliant strategic choice, and that's St. John's Preserve. This isn't just a bunch of houses. It's a community that was practically designed around a family's daily life. The killer feature here is its location. It's right next to Heritage High School. This means your kids can safely walk or bike to school. That gives them independence and saves you from the daily nightmare of the school drop-off line. For parents alone, that perk is like discovering a life-changing shortcut you get to use every single day. What I love about this neighborhood is the quality and variety of homes. St. John's Preserve is nearly finished, so you get to skip the constant noise and the dust of a community that's just breaking ground. Several great builders have been in there, including Meritage, Lennar, and Adams Homes. This is fantastic because it means the neighborhood isn't a row of identical houses. Instead, it's more like a neighborhood potluck where every builder brought their own best dish. You get different floor plans, styles, and price points, all creating one cohesive community. This is what I call a smart choice neighborhood. Being so close to a major high school helps anchor property values. A home in a great school zone is like a blue chip stock. It has a stable foundation that protects your investment and keeps it in high demand. You're not just buying a house, you're buying a location with built-in lasting appeal. Oh, and you can't forget the brand new Publix that was just built right next door. It perfectly balances the quiet suburban feel with practical access to the St. John's Heritage Parkway and I-95, making life just a little bit easier for you. Hey, just jumping in for a second, if you're getting some real value out of this deep dive in Palm Bay, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel reach more families just like you. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in the Brevard County area, feel free to reach out as the link to book a call is in the description below. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. All right, let's get back to the list. Okay, I want to talk about what is probably the most misunderstood area in all of Palm Bay, the South Quadrant. For years, South Palm Bay has flown under the radar. It's like a fantastic garage band that never got famous. But their loyal fans know they've discovered something special. Here's the secret. If you're looking for a genuine, tight-knit community feel and incredible value, you cannot afford to overlook South Palm Bay. My clients who buy here are always telling me how surprised they are by how peaceful and friendly the neighborhoods are. This is not the land of impersonal HOAs. This is an area of established neighborhoods where people know each other and where you can get a real sense of belonging. The homes are often more modest, but they usually come with larger lots and no restrictive rules. That gives you the freedom to park your boat, your RV, or just have a huge backyard for the kids and the dogs to run wild. It's the difference between living in your own house and living in a managed apartment complex. You have the freedom to make it truly yours. From an affordability standpoint, South Palm Bay is an absolute champion. While the median home price in Palm Bay hovers in the low 300,000s, your dollar here is like a rubber band. It just stretches further. You can find solid, well-maintained homes for a lot less, making it an amazing option for first-time home buyers or families on a budget who thought owning a home in Florida was out of their reach. And the lifestyle is fantastic. South Palm Bay is rich with natural beauty. You're close to gorgeous spots like Castaway Point Park with its fishing piers and stunning views of the Indian River Lagoon. You've also got massive Fred Pope Regional Park with over 200 acres of sports fields and trails. It's truly an area that just pulls you outdoors. South Palm Bay is for the family that values community over conformity and value over vanity. It's the comeback kid of Palm Bay, and the secret is definitely getting out. All right, for our last spot, I want to talk to the forward thinkers, the investors, the families that want to get in on the ground floor of something big. Now bear with me, the undisputed future hotspot of Palm Bay is the Northwest Quadrant. For years, this place was mostly empty, rural land, but right now, it's quietly transforming into one of the most promising areas in all of Brevard County. The key word is growth. The city is pouring money and resources into the Northwest. They are actively extending city water and sewage lines, which is like rolling out the red carpet for new development. When the city invests in infrastructure like this, property values always flow. What's happening on the ground is a surge of new construction. Builders are buying up huge tracts of land and creating modern, family-friendly communities. For a buyer in 2026, this means you can get a brand new home, often with a bigger backyard than you'd find in a crowded Northeast area for a very competitive price. Investing in Northwest Palm Bay, especially right now, is all about building equity. It's like planting a tree. You buy it early and you get to watch it grow, knowing that down the line, you'll benefit massively. Think about the people who bought in Vieira 20 years ago. That's the kind of opportunity we're looking at here today. As the infrastructure gets built out and more shops and restaurants follow, property values are set for a serious climb. Now let's be real, the Northwest is still developing. It doesn't have the same number of restaurants and shops as Northeast. And also your drive to the beach will be a bit longer. This area is for the family with a bit of a pioneer spirit, family who is excited to watch the community grow around them, and a family who understands the huge financial win of getting in early. So, there you have it. Moving to Palm Bay isn't just about finding a house, it's about finding that right community for your family's next chapter. It's about looking past the popular, overrated names and digging a little deeper to find the true gems. Whether it's the dialed-in convenience of Northeast, the school-centric strategy of the St. John's Preserve, the incredible community feel of South Palm Bay, or the exciting future of Northwest, your perfect neighborhood is here. If you're trying to decide which of these areas fits your family's dream, let's talk. I've set aside time for you. Just click the link in the description below to book a discovery call with yours truly. Palm Bay is definitely a city on the rise, and by choosing wisely, your family can be a huge part of that growth. Now, my whole goal here is to give you the real information you need to make the best decision for your family. This video is a great starting point, but the next step, obviously, is to have a personal conversation. If you're ready to find your own hidden gem in Palm Bay, I made it simple. Click the link in the description below right now to book a free call. I've got your back when it comes to making that move. So treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.